Welcome back to Grog Games. It is your boy SP Super Potion. So I played Fall Guys Season 2 on Thursday when it came out. Your boy SP has some opinions on this actually. Pumpkin Spice Latte. So I'm going to quickly share with you those opinions as a Fall Guys review. So here we go. So first off, looking at the reward level tier system, you get a crown at level 3 instead of 5. Which is pretty good. That's good. It welcomes new players. I'm on board with that. So I think this is one of the strong suits of Season 2 is the aesthetic outfits that are going on right now. Just going through the level system here, they've got some really cool patterns that are going on in terms of medieval style that they're going for. Like, look at the fleur-de-lis. That looked incredibly sick. And you start with a free unicorn fairy thing. That's pretty cool. That's dope. So, point 2. They have a new gauntlet mode, and what that means is basically you're just going through the obstacle course, like slime climb, the new stages. So there's no like team games, there's no tail tag, there's none of that BS. So it's sort of good, it's a good thing. But it says it's set to expire after 6 days. I don't know, because I feel like it would be a positive to keep it around for the game. But maybe instead of the gauntlet mode, once that expires, they're going to change it to like only team games. I don't know. We'll find out. Point 3, personal vendetta. I literally think that they've increased the knockback of what your little bean guy can do. As you can see here, like, I'm just getting tousled around by people, like, pushing past me. They're not even grabbing me, and I'm going flying. Another example, I'm on high roller right here, and I grab a guy, and yeah, I'm trying to jostle him around, but I'm not, like, actively pushing him. He still almost flies off the whole entire map. Please, in the comments, let me know if I'm wrong. But it seems like your player actually has so much more knockback, so much more force generated in order to mess up other players in Season 2 compared to Season 1. So I want to go over stages next, and the first one is called Night Fever. So this is a hard stage. So right away you go up these purple incline ramps, right? And it doesn't seem like that big of a deal at first, but they're just introducing it to you. These ramps are the bane of my existence on this map. So here we have these spinny, spiky, rolling platforms, which wouldn't be that big of a deal if you didn't have so many people trying to get through them all at the same time. With the increased knockback, it makes it so you just go flying off of those, even when you're trying to calculate correctly. So this is the purple incline. This is the spot where everyone gets messed up big time. So it doesn't look like it, but that small dip right there, it actually causes your character to go forward a little bit. So if anyone is pushing you, you'll fall right in those holes before even reaching the actual rolling pin. Now these rolling pins may look easy at first, but they're actually extremely difficult. The pendulum motion of the rolling pins is actually pretty small, so you only have a limited amount of time to go on the edges to run past them. And then at the end, there's this little drawbridge thing, not a big deal, sort of cute, amazing. But that rolling pin part beforehand, that's the hardest part of the course, and that's where a lot of people fall down. So this next course is called Hoopsie Legends, sort of like Hoopsie Daisy in Season 1. Except they use their new strat to make the game fun. So I think I played this game 3 times over the course of my stream, and I won 2 out of 3, which isn't bad. But the main thing I want to talk about is how unfun it is. So the new thing about Season 2 is your character can move ramps and little platforms around. And they implement these into 2 different courses. One is Hoopsie Legends right here. And the other one is Wall Guys, which we'll talk about in a second. But for this, you're supposed to push the platforms up so then you can go on top of them and then jump through the hoops. Well, the thing is, it's so chaotic that people are actively, like, either waiting on platforms for someone else to push it up, or you're trying to push it over like this, and then someone else will come along and jump on top of it and do the exact opposite. So here, for example, this person is just about to get the ring, and I go up and just push the block away from them, and then they fall down, and then I jump up and go through the ring. It's insane. The fact that you can do that so fast, it's so chaotic, so not nice. For me, it just wasn't fun for Hoopsie Legends, like going around pushing all the platforms and trying to get to the rings. And with the new mechanic, it adds a different element of difficulty, which I don't find enjoyable, to be honest. So like the strat that I used in one of a couple of my games was I wouldn't even use the blocks themselves. I would stay on the stairs where you can just jump up without using any blocks or platforms, and I would just farm those, like 2 of those areas, so then I didn't have to waste my time pushing the stairs. I don't know if that's a good strat. It won me like 1 of the 3 games. If you can beat the map without the intended mechanic that's built into it, that's a pretty poor map. The last thing I want to talk about is this wall climb stage they call Wall Guys. It's like do you get it? It's a play on words of Fall Guys. So the new mechanic of pushing blocks and also grabbing onto ledges is in this map, and it's not implemented well in my opinion. And it's the worst thing ever. There's strategy in terms of getting on blocks and either staying on them or going to another one. It just doesn't really work very well. It's not very cohesive. It's very chaotic, and people just bump you off the platforms before you have the chance to do anything. Another thing that I found is that when grabbing ledges, it doesn't seem like 2 people can grab the same ledge, or at least in my opinion it didn't work out that way. So I'll be jumping and going towards a ledge to grab on and hold on to, and then someone else will be able to grab on and I won't, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. The main difficulty for the mapless one is the people pushing you around and messing up the blocks that you're on. So you can actually stay a little behind everyone and still make it to where everyone is. The only real rush is the last hurdle, the last wall to go through. Like, as I'm going back through the footage here, there's only a couple of times that I see 2 people grab onto the same ledge at the same time, and that was near the end. Another thing is, like, the camera just moving at certain times and is completely blocking your view, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, everyone is jostled up trying to go on the same platforms, everyone's trying to get over these walls, and it's way too chaotic. As my stream self said, "What the hell, camera? This is ridiculous." So there's one more stage that's called Egg Stage, but that's like the egg scramble. It's not a big deal. It's not anything. Whatever. Anyway, points being, Season 2 is way different from Season 1. I do not like the climbing aspect of it. I think it brings a chaotic difficulty that's just not fun for the player. At least I did not have fun. Costumes are dope though. So either way, I'll still be playing Fall Guys. I like Fall Guys a lot. It's a great game. I just don't know if they hit the mark with this Season 2, with the new mechanic. But I guess we'll see in time. We'll see how people like it. But please, let me know down below if you are enjoying Season 2 of Fall Guys, if you have any opinions that differ from me, anything like that. I stream on Thursdays. Right now it's going to be Fall Guys for a while, so come on by, it'll be fun. And, bye Fall Groggers.